Me mo bi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. Say Enrechi, one of the stories I'm debremo Asante Bediatuo appointed as ambassador at large. Now, say sa video na I explained in a layman's understanding what an ambassador is. And then ambassador at large, no, as a trainer saying, how I understand ambassador at large. And I also raised legal issues, say, is it even a portfolio? A woho. Mrama kwan say President Akufo Addo ebe assign portfolio bia e dia mo bia sa keke ana. Say ye bibi sana. Does it go well? Inti enye say bia meberante keke on the appointment. I raised legal issues, okay? And I was expecting people to come and explain. Now, Ghana for about betreche in some eniso. Ebi mo so akasa e wo comment box ni mo. Anopa we na mete wo Kwame Sefa kan show so. Atik Mohammed Eka say aside being the ambassador at large, no, Nejuma as the secretary to the president, no, Unyemu still or your president and secretary. Any as another Ejuma as ambassador at large. What does it mean? Does it mean that Sisiano both portfolios, no, or JGCK free one? Because se wo Ejuma as secretary to the president, at the end of the month, be a wajini pay. She has also appointed as ambassador at large and so and also beji hosu pay and intisi and ama sem ne krano emuatre ye here understanding on it. Now yenko read Ghana for comment our modeba e wasem so. Joseph Atta say our money is also going to at large soon. Alex Kwame say he smoked his weeds and ganja power influenced him to create all types of positions. And the so-sane Ghanaians watch on and even clap for him. Hey, what a country and its mammals. Now, allegation ya okay, so be akwa question. Me, I don't know anything about that, Mr. Alex Kwame say, Ekufu wants to use him to transfer all his stolen monies to outside. Think who Ghanaians think. I don't know anything about that. Alex and Ems and they also allegations akesi na woman. Elia Ofosu, I say, have forgotten for the first time. I say, have forgotten MPP for the first time created senior minister. And you see, I also raised that concern in the broadcast I did. Say, this is not the first time. President Akufo Addo Sansoma a portfolio like senior minister. Man, no, personally, no man, here. Okay. Yabi say, yet one more person. I say, yet one more person. Asante Bediatuo, besides Ofoyata, now have unfettered travel to carry stolen monies from Ghana to foreign banks and contacts to avoid money laundering charges under future governments and inquiries. I don't know anything about that, but it looks like a lot of you, someone more can wild. Sly Popo say, then it is true what we're hearing. He wrote a letter to the Canadian embassy to stop issue more visas for Ghanaians. Bediatuo is Cobra. He has come out to deny, say, 1 year, sir. Bernard, say, ambassador at large, simple means an ambassador to go anywhere. It's a particular means to avoid arrest. Okay. Bernard Biom say it is a way to run away to avoid arrest by next government if MPP doesn't win. But the next government bar, your portfolio is gone. Your portfolio is alive as long as this government is in existence. It is the next government's bar. He's no longer ambassador at large. Inti Omoamoka say it is for him to run when the next government comes. No, that one I'm not really understanding it. Obima say the MPPs are quiet. Let another party repeat same. They will start barking like dogs without food for a week. User say this is not the first time Akufo Addo has appointed ambassador at large. First, it was former PNC, a presidential candidate, Mahama. Oh, okay. Okay. Shika Mensa say, can this appointment be rescinded? Of course, by the president. The president is the one who appoints and disappoints. So, we are the encounter, yes. User say, who? Melodies It's for their game. It's for their game plan to steal Ghana money. Still no. Okay. So NDC should be very careful because MPP plan to destroy Ghana. Thanks. Okay. Maxwell Ampao say, Melodies plus all followers. You mentioned in your audio that it is the first time this position is being created. Can I remind you that President Akufo Addo created this position in 2017 for Edward Mahama? So I'm being corrected on it. So this is not the first time this position is being created. Okay, for Edward Mahama, the multiple time flag bearer of the People's National Convention. Also, two, President Akufo Addo is overdoing things, and it is strange Ghanaians seem to have been blinded by such unnecessary acts. Why do I say so? For the amount of influence these close relatives of the president will, they could perform whatever role the president wants without necessarily being assigned to such high-powered state positions. They could be called personal, legal, or financial aid of the president, meaning they work directly for, they work directly for the president. Now, three, also what the president is doing by appointing his family member to oversee ghost positions abroad is all aimed at gathering all the monies and wealth of Ghana that they have gathered and hidden out of the country. These are people he wants to use state power to back so that they can go through the international systems with storing up or hiding their loot abroad. Now, four, also an ambassador carries all the state powers with him in a foreign country. You are right in saying that. This is why an ambassador carries the same title of the president, Your Excellency. All the powers vested in the president is transferred onto an ambassador within the territory of the country he or she is accredited to. Their letters of credence that are handed over to the presidents of their assigned respective nations performs this exact function. And that's what I said. Memamoti, as I said, ambassadors, they are a direct representation of the president. It will be internet from His Excellency, and it is being confirmed here. Now, five, or say, isn't it strange that when we as Ghanaians are all saying the government should cut down on the number of executive appointments, the president finds it fit to create such powerful positions as ambassadors and ministers for his blood relations? Because these positions require the state to provide all privileges associated with the titleship of an ambassador or a minister. Now, the set point was statehood is a sacred thing in international relations. It is not a thing to be toyed with at one's personal discretion. Nation building isn't tribe building. Anyone who loses this falls in the building of a success and prosperous nation. Enough of taking every political action for personal and selfish gains. Some of us can see and read through the lines of political actions and decisions. A concerned Ghanaian and an associate professor of global politics and foreign policy strategies, Moscow, Russia. Okay, asema de bia ya me katra say melodies for no sebe enye kwahwe kwafo bi na etie. We associate professor papa ewo Russia ati ase e na tre se watro or educate yen ende. Now, when so free faith was a melodies. This is the second time we are having the ambassador at large. So this is the third time I'm being corrected on this. Thank you guys very much. King Me say, sounds like a created position for family and friends. Maria Sedase, the most useless president ever in the history of Ghana is Nana Addo. Imagine JM gives positions to his family members. What will Ghanaians say? I wonder if MPP will ever have the nerves to criticize NDC or any other government in power. What Nana Addo can't do does not exist. MPP never again. Okay. Leonard, SA, ambassador at large is a position in Zimbabwe government that's not given to anyone before, only Prophet Hubert Angel. He is in charge of all foreign businesses to Ghana and ambassador to all foreign countries to Ghana. For Zimbabwe, it is their constitution, but for Ghana, nothing like that in our constitution. Okay, not to say or compared to or just say Zimbabwe, the will be bisa na omodiama a year or so fubi. Now, Bisanyan Sapo say, I agree with those who think this is a nice cover to use diplomatic privilege to move money in and out of Ghana. At large, he can move it anywhere. I pray the international community makes him a person of interest and monitor his very move. There will be nowhere to hide. God day. Mamak as a ambassador for money laundering at large is appointed to crown the country's miseries. May God rescue our motherland, Ghana, and long live Ghana. Makafui as this appointment is a laundromat to harness and protect the 8 years loot across the globe. User thank you very much, Kevin Taylor, for breaking this news. Justin Atete running away, nobody tornado. Peter Yeboah he's just roaring, so there is not going to be a challenge. It is like supervisory position. Parker indirectly he's running away before the D-Day. If he is outside by presenting GH, in case the ruling government is voted out, he will not return for fear. And Adan Kanbeka say, for fear of what, please? They are partners in crime, remember. Simplicity say, Nana Addo Baumia Constitution Book Ejapadie document is working. User say, Ayeka, Ghana, Ajigon, President Kwekutia continues destroy Ghana democracy, but who will say the truth? And Elizabeth Queen say no. Duncan say now the game is set. Bediatuo will now be able to go to any leader in the world without any headache. His cousin too, Kenofo, will now deal with all business contracts, both in and out of Ghana, supported by their godfather, Osafo Mafo, who is operating at the background and teaching the big boys what to do. It will be difficult for Mahama to win elections. Mahama has no classmates around the top players in the world. It is like Begros senior high school boy fighting with an Achimota old boy over positions in top government jobs. It will take a miracle for Begros senior high school boy to win. Mafias at work, my opinion. We should vote according to the prevailing conditions in Mother Ghana. Users say this shows that President Kwekutia is a useless and greed man. But who go say the truth? Hey, Kwekutia no. Elizabeth Queen say, so what are the Council of States doing about this stupid appointment? Akufo Addo, what is happening? And Adan Kanbeka say it is only on paper. And Comfort say they will finish you all. And Mickey say they are using the appointment to launder Ghana's money for themselves. I don't know anything about that. But Ghana fat from your comment box ni mo. Montre mo adwen, bedase.